First big test for Bossman Fat, and by almost any measure, he passed it with a very good grade. Mike Fisher reporting on the Cowboys' blowout victory over Washington on Sunday night, a game in which, very subtly, another rookie started, and he did it on defense. Kelvin Joseph is the Cowboys' second-round rookie out of Kentucky. We know his background. There's some colorful stuff in his background, including his rap career, and also some struggles with behavior, if you will. However, the Cowboys, both the scouting department and the coaching staff, vetted him, felt really good about this. And now, in the Washington game, you see why. He is finally a full-fledged and active member of the roster. He's had some injury issues and then some COVID issues, and then took a little bit of personal time off as well. So through 14 games, he had gotten 14 snaps, almost all of them on special teams, and of course, very recently. That changed against Washington. The Cowboys promoted Kelvin Joseph to a rotational spot. We knew that was going to happen. We suspected that he might move to corner, at least against three wide receiver offense for Washington. So when the Cowboys go to a nickel defense, which they do 3/4 of the time, as many teams do, maybe it would be Anthony Brown moving from his starting quarterback spot and move in to the slot. And then the starting cornerback might be Kelvin Joseph, and indeed it was. He played 57 snaps in the Sunday win over Washington. Bossman Fat, his rap nickname, handled the outside. AB moved inside. It's something that Anthony Brown is well suited to, and it looks like, being a real live cornerback in the NFL already, is something that Kelvin Joseph is suited to doing as well. Obviously, the nickel is really base. And so if Kelvin Joseph has progressed to this point, and remember, one of the reasons that this opportunity opened up is because of the COVID issue for Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis will be back next week, and the Cowboys in the secondary will be stronger for it. Jordan Lewis is a guy very good in the slot and a playmaker there as well. Also a guy who can blitz, a guy who can tackle. Kelvin Joseph gave up -2 yards passing in that game. He had a pass deflection. He almost had an interception. There was 5 targets that went his way. He was in on 3 tackles. He did not shy away from sticking his nose in there. And this becomes a what if for Dallas. Last year in the second round, they drafted Trayvon Diggs. All he's gone on to do is become an all-pro cornerback in this, his second year. This past offseason in April, they draft another second-round corner in Kelvin Joseph. What if? Now, I don't think anybody predicted that Trayvon Diggs was going to lead the NFL in interceptions. I think the Cowboys did project him as a high-quality NFL starter. Surely they feel the same way about Kelvin Joseph, even though it's taken a little while. But the proof of how they felt is in the pudding of the moves they didn't make. They didn't go and sign $15 million cornerbacks or $10 million cornerbacks. They didn't go and sign the Patrick Peterson level guys, the Richard Sherman level guys. They stayed away from those kind of signings, instead believing that their investment was made in the draft. And of course, in the last 2 years, it's not just Diggs and Kelvin Joseph, it's others as well. But now along comes Diggs at an all-pro level and Kelvin Joseph playing like, in his first NFL start, like he very much belongs. Kudos to the coaching staff for making this work. Kudos to the scouting staff for having faith in the player and what it is doing. And then most of all, kudos to Bossman Fat. This would have been easy to say, oh, woe is me, as he struggled his way through the first 3 quarters of the season, but instead clearly kept working and now has something to celebrate after a game in which, by the way, it kind of helps that the Cowboys win in blowout fashion, and then Kelvin Joseph stays in the game and continues to get his baptism as a rookie starter at cornerback with the 57 snaps. The opportunities kept coming in that game, and now you suspect for Kelvin Joseph the opportunities as a rotational cornerback anyway on one of the best defenses in the league. The Cowboys think maybe the best defense in the league. Those opportunities now for Kelvin Joseph will keep coming. Thank you for subscribing to what we do here. Tell your Cowboys Nation friends that we are 42,000 strong and growing. We will keep you posted throughout the day. We'll be at the Star throughout the day. And then Fish at 6 will review the Washington game, and also look forward to something you probably don't look forward to: Dan Quinn leaving. He is suddenly on the hot list of coordinator head coaching candidates for 2022. We'll be all over it with you. Fish out.